Brons, and I welcome you back once again to B.A.D Season 2 Electric Boogaloo. Forgive our general positioning for now. Rose is currently sitting on the left hand side of me, or the up hand side of you guys for you who are living in Australia. But once again, I'm joined by Stan the Man, Pain in a Can. We also have Hide the Children and Lock the Door. It is our good friend Lock the Door.
Kill children?
Yeah.
Is that a feeding joke?
No, it's a kill joke. Then we have Rose, aka Willow, her new name for gaming purposes, because she deserved one, because everyone here has one. Then we have the most beautiful man, and the only reason anyone is watching this fucking show. We have Satanos.
You're talking to yourself?
Oh my. And last but not least, we have the undead brainlet sitting on my right hand side. Still needs saving, but this time not from a castle, but in a general outpost. We have Princess Sisi. So, last where we left off, you guys managed to grab some grub and talk to the main owner of the current outpost, which is still in the construction. He was talking to you guys about some troubles and rumblings in the forests of Welder, one of which was a growing group of Blackrook bandits, which most of them apparently went northwards to investigate a toll road exploitation to gain some extra gold in the forests of Osborne. So it was an easy enough endeavor for you guys to undertake. However, notwithstanding, you encountered a strange little girl with a sword the size of my dick. It's a joke.
Is your sword this big?
Thank you for making it for me.
No. She has a great sword and she's a cleric. You all encountered Lua, except for you, because you're currently standing brainlet in the outpost. After which you made your way to the camp after some mild threats and some general inquisitionary stuff, trying to be intimidating, but then Shadeen came along and said hi. After some tough combat involving two bandits and their captain, one of you went down, particularly Russell, in bloody combat. But before he went down, he managed to gravely wound the captain, who fell on the floor, bleeding out, thanks to the wound straight across his neck. Even though he still had health left, in a narrative sense, he'd taken such a big amount of damage in such a short amount of time that he was basically dying from blood loss. And here is where we find ourselves, in the middle of the forest, in the middle of dark and dusken night, as the captain is on the floor gasping for air. The one dude, the one bandit, who goes by the name of Richard, riffled on the floor, bound and gagged, and your friend Russell, face first in the mud. First death save.
So D20, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
15.
You managed to save one.
Great.
How are you guys interacting?
I'm going over to the captain.
Okay, the captain on the floor.
I'm taking my warhammer and I'm gonna smack him on the head.
You may speak louder.
I grab my warhammer.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, I will smack him on the head.
Okay, so it's an attack with advantage since he's prone on the floor. And incapacitated, basically.
And he missed. No.
He hit Russell.
19.
How you wanna do this?
His head goes.
Okay,
No.
as Lua, you watch as this strange scaly boy You know that it's the Dragonborn. But as he walks over with a strange glare in his eyes, almost burning with fury, as he grabs his warhammer and with one fell swoop caves in the skull of the bandit captain, as you hear the very crunchy squish of a pumpkin being squashed at the start of autumn, as he just stands there covered in blood spatter.
I guess I'll go over to Russell and attempt to stabilize him with what kind of wounds does he have?
Well, he has a grave. It's a pretty big wound across his shoulder. It cut pretty deep, almost severing his monk's jugular, which made him pass out.
I'll put pressure on the wound and ask Eldrinth to give me, or anyone to give,
Eldrinth isn't here.
to ask if they want to give me some cloth to wrap it up.
Ask it instead of describing to ask it.
You person, give me some cloth. We need to wrap him up.
I don't have any.
Shay, take your shirt off. Give it to me.
I walk up to one of them that's laying on the
The
ground.
dead one or Richard?
No, the one that's pissed his pants.
Richard.
Okay. I'll tear off a piece of cloth.
Okay,
and I'll walk
you
away.
expose his booty as you tear off someone.
I don't care. I really don't
I
care.
don't want shit-stained cloth. It can only infect the wound.
As he tears off a bigger piece from its main jerkin.
As I try to stabilize him by binding his
Medicine!
Oh boy! Oh boy! Time to cut his jugular instead. That's an 11.
You have another successful death save. You manage to wrap him up, but the wound is too deep. Unless there is some healing magic involved, or potions, or poultices, or herbs, you can't really stabilize him as he starts to fall in shock. Russell, make another death save.
12.
That's your third save, so you enter stability. You still have 0 HP and you're still unconscious, but you're out of harm's way.
Can anyone heal him?
I can prepare a spell. Takes 10 minutes, but I can prepare it to try to heal him.
Go right ahead.
Speak up.
I'll prepare a spell.
Speak up.
Yeah, I am speaking up.
Louder. What do you want to do?
Prepare cure wounds.
Okay, so you want to ritual cast
Yeah.
Cure Wounds. As she starts to sit down next to Russell, how do you describe your ritual?
Where was it? In his neck, right? Okay, so I'll just touch it and for 10 minutes.
as she just sits there for 10 minutes, and Shay and Del, you both have reasonable high passive perceptions. You do get the inclination that she doesn't really know what she's doing. But after 10 minutes, you may roll.
$15.
15 health, damn.
Oh, no, it's, I'm sorry.
What's the dice you need to roll for Cure Wounds? Add your spellcasting modifier to it.
14.
One less. So, after 10 minutes, Russell, you've been drifting in the dark. You don't know how long. What you do know is that your shoulder felt numb and warm at the same time. You heard some voices. The one that stood out to you was Shadim, shouting angrily some indistinguishable words at the captain before you hear a loud crack as thunder ringing through the air, and then black. And after 10 minutes, for them, but what feels as an eternity for you, you slowly open your eyes, vision still blurry, but you do see the general shape of a person next to you, as a searing pain instantly enters your body as you feel the wound on your shoulder slowly closing up. It's between a burn and getting needles stuck in your flesh. As you wake up with 14 health.
Do we need to take the...
You have 14 health.
14 health.
Yeah.
Oh, I just tried to contain the pain.
As you see motion coming from him, and you hear some groans and sighs indicating that it did work and that he is slowly coming to. You may speak.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just stand up and give him some space.
Save me, Shadim.
I walk over to Russell.
Hello? Russell, you okay, man?
I'm alive.
Good to know.
Hurts like shit, but I'm alive. And as I slowly get up on strength, stand up,
You're dizzy.
a little bit dizzy.
A little bit.
First look around, what's happening.
You see the caved-in skull of the captain almost directly next to you. You see...
Jay! You gonna hold yourself in this time? God damn it.
You were on the ground, man.
Well, thank you.
He's the one who put you there.
As I use my other arm to take my shield and poke his chest with the underside of my shield.
As you start all hearing a very wet squishing sound as he just takes out some of his frustration upon this corpse.
Anger management.
As you look over to get the rest of the situation back into your general awareness, you can see the wriggling, semi-naked body of the guard previously known as Richard, wriggling over the ground.
I walk up to him.
I stop him, and I signal everyone to come with me to discuss a little bit.
Talk, don't describe,
Russell,
talk.
stop.
What?
Come with me for a sec, you two.
What you want?
As we walk a little bit away,
Okay.
somewhat out of earshot of Richard, maybe we should intimidate him to warn the others that they should just stay away. No one
Why
knows
would
what
we
needs to be
want to
done.
intimidate? He's pretty much being himself on the floor already, man.
It could be worse.
What you meant to do is maybe interrogate him.
We can do that too, but at least send them to the ones that are coming back to, well, scurry him off. No need for more bloodshed.
So you want to ask him questions, no?
What questions are there to ask?
If there are more of them coming for us, or if they have reinforcements somewhere.
The,
Those people may not be alone, man.
Argyle said there were 10, right?
Yeah, how many did you see here? There's
Well,
maybe three
3 or 4.
persons.
3.
So
we
there
know
are
they
7
have more.
left.
So So
That's why you want to ask him some questions, man.
And he said that there were 12. 9 went north.
So you just said we should ask him if there are more. Yeah, we already know there are more. So what exactly do you want to ask him?
Where are they?
Where they are, where they went.
Go right ahead. Just keep your. He had a warhammer, right?
Yeah.
Just keep your
Don't
warhammer
worry,
to the side for a
man. We
bit.
need answers. We know what we need to do.
Go right ahead. I'm not.
We
a
need
part of
him
this.
as B.A.D, man.
Let's go.
As Russell tries to do the tough guy walk and I'm fine. As you walk over to the guard previously known as Red Shirt.
I'll put my foot up his chest. I reach down and I remove the cloth from his mouth.
Okay, as you kick him around so that he lays on his back and put one draconic clawed foot on top of his chest, putting a little bit more weight on it than you should. You remove his gag as he... What did you do?
Look here, man. You should not be providing coverage of this part of the forest.
He was my boss, you dick!
I don't care about him. Don't be obstructing the roads.
We were in a bind, we needed money, you fucker!
We all need the money, but you don't go that way, man. You should stay on the straight path.
What's money again?
Shut your mouth. I'm talking. I need some answers right now. Where are the rest of you?
They went to north!
Do you know the way?
Remove that foot, please.
As I slowly remove the foot and I hold him down.
Okay,
When did they left?
When did they left?
when did they left?
How long has it been since they've gone to north?
They went north 3 weeks ago. We were supposed to make another toll road in the forests of Osborne near the city of Stake.
Do you have the location?
It's a blocked road north near the city of Stake in Osborne.
Many thanks for that. Now go ahead and sleep, you maggot.
No?
It's like taking out a sword and want to slit his throat.
You kept your sword
My sword?
and you want to slit his throat. What's your alignment?
Chaotic neutral.
Ma'am, okay.
As he shot me before.
Well, you did shoot him back.
I did not shoot back.
And you intimidated him so that he started to piss on the floor.
He did.
You're together! Okay. Do you allow this to happen?
They're the ones that put him down. I'm devoted to protect him. Now he's back up.
Okay. Do you allow this?
I'm disturbed by it, but
Do you allow this?
No.
Do you want to do something against it?
Yes, I want to grab his wrist while he tries.
Okay, as you go in to put your sword against the neck of the guard who's previously known as Red Shirt, you are stopped by a hand. And as you look around, you see the worried face of Darren.
There's no need for more
Straight.
bloodshed. Maybe this scared him enough that he will go on the path of
Why don't we
righteousness.
take him with him? Why don't we take him with us back to the outpost?
I put the cloth back in his mouth.
Also, don't forget the cloak of the big guy. We need that as proof.
We still need to scavenge them, but we need to make him sure he's not moving anymore, man.
I know, but just, you
As he
know.
starts to
I want
wiggle under you for a bit.
And put pressure.
Okay.
As he's holding my wrist, I want to kick him unconscious.
huh?
The guard known as Red Shirt or Dalaran?
I want to kick Richard.
Oh.
Okay, as you look straight at Russell, you see that your words strike true and it makes sense. But after that, you just see the straight, cold stare that you saw when he rendered through the captain. And he just kicks Richard with a very large amount of force to the side of his head as Richard falls unconscious.
There's no bloodshed.
As you see a tiny trickle of blood.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
Nah, I pick him up.
He's,
Okay.
as long as he's not dead, it'll be
Yeah, to a
fine.
tree, and I lay him against the tree.
As you see Shadeen,
He's not dead, is he?
No man.
Okay, good.
as you in the distance here. So,
I'm gonna also quickly get rid of the bola around his feet so we can actually walk and I get my bola back.
from Richard.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pick up the other one I attempted to throw at the big guy.
Roll an investigation.
Yeah. Never mind that. That's an entire 4.
No, you don't find it back.
Right.
You lost one bola. Anything you guys want to do?
Shay.
Except for you.
What do you want?
Let's search for every equipment they have left in their encampment.
Das Dingo.
Anything you want to do? Or are you still shaken by tonight's events?
Quite a bit, yeah.
Okay. You all get 100 experience. No.
Do you express that you shook up?
Yeah, you can see it.
She's visibly shaken.
Just hang back with me. We'll guard
The bandit, who
Yeah.
was a guard who was previously known as Richard.
that guy. We'll guard that guy. Let them do whatever they want to do.
Make sure you grab his cloak. We need that one.
You remind the person that just reminded you. Got it.
Das Dingo.
As you grab the cloak of the captain's back,
I'm just gonna put it on because why not?
okay, you now have a blood-soaked cloak wrapped around you.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not afraid of blood. I eat hearts when I hunt.
fair.
Fair enough.
So, either one of you can assist the other, or you can both roll separately to investigate the encampment.
You'll take one side, I'll take the other side.
I think that's a good one.
Das Dingo.
That's dingo.
Investigation, both of you.
What does it mean again? Does dingo?
To war we go.
7.
Okay?
17.
Okay. Russell, you've been instructed by Shadeen to take it a little bit more slow and investigate the right-hand side of the encampment because only a few tents were located there. However, tonight's events have left you a little bit woozier than many nights at the tavern previously did to you. It's quite a surreal experience to almost die and come back and be straight back at business, which distracts you heavily from what you actually need to do. However, you do find 2 reasonably well-crafted short swords, which are in decent enough condition to be either used or sold. You also find a small leather-bound pouch, which seems to contain a small, almost eye-shaped, semi-oval gemstone. And that is it for your side. Besides some camping equipment, some tin pots, some pewter bowls, general camp items.
Do I find like bolts or arrows?
No, not on that side of the camp, you do not. Shadeen, with your roll, you are better, just better at it. A tiny bit. you took the side which also housed the captain's tent. Inside of the tent you find a small wooden lockbox with a padlock on it which cannot be opened unless either lockpicked, forced or opened with a key.
Small wooden?
Small wooden lockbox.
Oh, lockbox.
Yeah, it's like this size and it has a few bands of iron around it.
Mm-hmm.
You also find very fine quality bedroll. It's perfect condition. A little bit higher scale than you're used to. Might be from a nobleman who was out camping in the woods sometime. You don't know, but it's well crafted. You also managed to find 10 gold pieces, 3 silver, and it seems like a 3rd scimitar.
It's a broken scimitar.
No, it seems like a 3rd. The bandit captain had 2, which he used in combat, but he seems to have a 3rd one. You also find some general provisions should you want to make use of it.
Yes.
3 days. And after 20 minutes or so, you both return from the encampment towards Lua and Delvin.
Did you guys bring some new pants for this guy? You kind of ripped his off.
No man.
As the bandit who was a guard who was previously known as Richard is currently snoring heavily.
So, on our way back, I presume you guys are going to intimidate him more, and you don't want to get shit all over your shoes, do you?
You presume.
Yes, I'm pretty sure though.
He is walking on his own, man.
Alright. You're hostage.
So, during the 20 minutes they were gone, have you two been talking about anything?
Is this the first time you went into combat?
No.
So why so shooken?
Because it wasn't necessary to kill them, because they were almost dead already.
That pretty much did a war crime.
Yeah!
I don't know that.
No.
I incline to agree with you. That's why I didn't want this whatever he is to die at Russell's hands. It's just unnecessary.
I thought we needed them alive.
Apparently, but then he still wanted to go slit his throat. I don't know these guys. I've known them for what, 2 days now, so they're quite new to me too.
It wasn't a necessity to keep them alive, but if you could have convinced them, they were also offered a job at the outpost should they forego their previous ways and repent.
Okay.
As I'll tell her that. And I think we scared them enough to get them to work there. Earn an honest living.
But it's just one.
Hey, what? Okay, red on that because I would never say that because I don't know what an honest living is.
No. You're allowed.
So I guess he just wants to help his community from now on.
Yeah.
Or I hope he does, or else he won't last long with those two barbarians.
No, probably you should leave it with them.
Is there anything else you want to talk about? David.
Did you find anything useful?
Something. It's not much. But I found 2 short swords and I found...
You're still going with it.
It's for the other way around, guys. It's a special treatment. And I found something. It's an oval gemstone. It's almost the size of an eye, but
What color is it?
It's dark.
can you see it?
Night, dark vision doesn't mean color vision.
I know. That's fine. There's just a black spot.
Get my point.
So, do you guys want to return to the outpost with this guy, or do you want to go after the rest?
Well, how far away? How many hours or days of travel are they?
Richard!
He is still awake, man. I'd say we get some rest.
Richard!
Sleep.
I thought the cloth was removed.
No,
Put
we put it back.
Oh, I removed it again. How far away are your allies?
3 weeks?
Like proper 3 weeks travel?
They're in Osborne.
I don't know what that
So it's
is.
3 weeks.
If you run fast enough.
I think we should return to the outpost.
He doesn't know. He has an intelligence modifier of -2.
Okay.
His intelligence is 6.
I put the clock back on. Listen here, man. They might be up further the road or closer. Doesn't matter, it's late now. We need to go back, stay rest, then go back at them.
We'll see. Maybe we can get some proper information when he's calmed down. Because if it is what he says it is, we have a...
I put him back against the tree.
I will take the cloth off.
They're in another province, you fucking idiot!
I slap him. With my tail.
I will put the cloth back in.
We should not bother. We have this under control. That leader, I think it is the leader, I presume so, with the way they acted around them, is dead. And we have a trip towards, what was it again? Fallows Deep?
Something like that. Look, we need the sleep right
In 2
now.
days. So let's just go back to the outpost.
Das dingo.
What does that mean?
Alright.
How far is the outpost?
It was half a day's travel.
Half a day and 50 minutes. 6 hours and 50 minutes. So if you start walking,
Sleep now.
if you start walking now, you will reach it by 10 a.m.
So we should sleep now.
We shall keep going. Shall we use the tents, or is that too risky?
I think it's not that risky to use their tents. If they
They're
really
not
come
here,
back
man.
and they see other tents, then it's risky.
But we gotta keep watch.
Yeah, I'll
Yes.
keep first watch. Actually, I'm not taking first watch.
I will.
Okay.
Well,
So,
before we go back into the camp, I would like to investigate the body of the captain to see if he has anything of value inside its pockets.
make an investigation.
That sounded really gay.
Oh, bloody hell.
Make an investigation.
5.
That's why I said that it's so gay. Okay.
It's fucking Star Wars, man.
No, Icecrown Citadel.
It sounded like Star Wars, man.
You want to investigate the body of the captain, but getting closer to it, you can't just bring yourself to do it. You were so angry, so filled with rage, so scared, if you're honest, about the entire situation. You just can't.
Shall we rest?
Good idea.
Okay, so you're taking first watch. And like the legend of Goldilocks, You enter the bear's den and grab a bed that's too big for you, a bed that's too small for you, and a bed that's exactly your size. No porridge, though, sadly enough.
Well, I used my fine quality bedroll.
Okay, so normally you're snuggling against your tail for comfort, but this time it's just a rolled up bedroll.
It's a body pillow.
It's a body pillow.
With a nice enemy girl.
As you start sleeping. And the night takes you quickly, worn down, excited as you've been for the past hour or two during the combat and the entire exhilaration of meeting a new person, straight going to distrust and allyship and combat and bloodshed and death. The rest finds you all quickly, some better than others. Some have a better night's rest, and some have trouble, or are troubled with the night's eeriness of the situation. As a result, I require a perception check.
11.
Sitting alone with your thoughts currently isn't really one of the wisest ideas for you. As you've quite actually had a near-death experience. You find yourself entranced by the small campfire that you have provided yourself with to sit through the darkness of the night. And the thoughts just swirling and storming through your mind as you start to break down a little bit and quietly, as the night ebbs away, start crying. Who was next for watch? As Dallin, you eventually emerge from the tent, Russell a bit more calmed down, but you can see the face of a broken man. His desert paint that he usually has under his eyes to protect him from the heavy sun, worn, streaked.
Are you alright?
It's been hard. After watching back on the whole situation, I feel a little bit scared.
How so? You are the one going in most.
It was dark. Real dark.
Dark in the sense of...
Death.
Oh, that sense. Hey, Delaran's still getting used to the way
Yeah,
people speak.
I know.
So, you know. But you were somewhat the main cause of said death. You even tried to execute poor Richard over there.
That happens when people try to attack me.
He tried, yes. Succeed? No.
But try nonetheless.
We all remember, as we get a flashback of Richard valiantly
Throwing
standing
sticks.
crossbow bolts missing.
So, if I'm correct, you are scared of your own capabilities then?
Somewhat, yes. I think I need a lot more training before I can actually really take on a big dude.
Fair. Very fair.
Not in the way I meant. As you describe it now, you say as in you are scared that you cannot take on a person. I thought you were scared of what you can actually do.
No,
Because,
it's not what I'm scared of.
but you were scared of how dark the situation was, yeah. You were
The
the
situation of me dying on the floor, yes.
one. Oh.
As Delarin finally catches up.
Here,
Understandable.
take a nice cup of, I made some warm water.
Okay, some warm water. Some warm
Maybe
water.
you have some of your herbs around, or you can find something. Maybe you can make tea for yourself to wake up a little bit. But I'm gonna need some sleep.
In the
so-
morning, I'll look around to maybe make us some tea.
And it's cold.
But I was.
You know
There's
that you
still
can
fire.
keep. Yeah, you can keep the water over the fire. You know. Doesn't really have a time limit.
So for now, I really need my sleep.
Yes, we shall continue this conversation in the morning.
Okay.
As I do my same ritual inside of a tent.
Okay, but roll a wisdom save.
With advantage.
No, you don't have advantage from yourself.
No, I don't, but I have from walking into the most beautiful forest ever.
Fair.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Whoa.
You manage to stave off the encroaching darkness of garish nightmares and horrifying visages that were awaiting you surely at the edge of your consciousness and sleep. And instead you dream of a nice day of tinkering with your uncle. You think back to the shop, to the machineries that are whirring around, to the general clockwork items that present themselves on the shelves, and the glass bulbs that were housing many mechanical wonders. And you think back fondly of your childhood.
But he just kind of collapsed in front of me.
No, he collapsed inside the tent.
Oh.
But I did my ritual of pointing my shield in front of the door.
Yeah, you do see his large shield just in between the crack of the tent.
As I say to myself, he's surely gonna hit his head again.
Okay, not necessary. Most of the threats aren't around. But you wanted to make some tea, so you can roll nature.
Not when it's dark. When it gets light and I can see properly again, I'll go around looking for herbs.
Still nature.
Not survival?
No, because now you're trying
yes,
to
of course.
recognize the distinct plant types.
Time for a natural roll for some poison ivy, boys.
Close.
That's a 5.
You find mushrooms.
Stop stealing my lines.
I'm sorry.
You'll find some herbs that go well together for tea. And as morning comes, you are all woken up by the herby, minty, fresh scent of freshly brewed tea.
I look towards
Especially
Russell's tent.
you, Lua. As you wake up, thirsty, hungry, not really taking care of yourself over the past few days because you were just so fucking excited to go on an adventure that you didn't really stop to eat something decent as you wake up to the scent of fresh minty herbs boiling in water.
I expectantly look towards Russell's tent, just awaiting the bonk. Ow!
Okay. Who emerges from their tents first? No.
Damn it!
Now you know what Rose had to sit through last week.
No, it wasn't like that. No. Me.
Okay. As you open the tent, you see Dalaran just quietly sitting there, stirring in a pot over the fire. Herbs wafting through the air. You do get a hint of blueberry somewhere. Catches your nose.
Would you like some tea?
Yes, please.
As you pour the tea in your hands.
I have a cup like that.
As you are handed a very nicely crafted earthenware cup.
What was your name again?
Lua.
Lua.
And yours?
Dalaran.
Dalaran.
Super gay.
Your mom.
True.
Have you recovered from the shocking situation?
Yeah, I had a nice sleep, actually.
Good to hear. Good to hear.
Did you sleep at all?
I don't sleep.
Okay.
I just meditate.
Okay. Why?
It's just something we do. Don't you?
Don't you need to sleep?
Do a history check.
15.
You are at least 50% elf, and you realize that your father or your uncle never ever sleeps. Because they're elves and they don't need to sleep. They only need to meditate for 4 hours. It was the morning grogginess.
Okay.
Just drink that tea and all that grogginess will subside.
Thank you.
By the way, I did proof taste it before I gave it to anyone.
Oh no, it's not dangerous.
Okay, good.
No, it isn't. It's just a general tea made from cobbled together herbs that don't work necessarily together, but it is quite nice and fulfilling. But it's not the best tea ever. Not every low roll is a punishment. As who wakes up next?
I slept well with my fine quality bedroll.
Oh yeah, right. Your inspiration is gone.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone who had inspiration, it's gone.
Ah.
So Russell and Lua, you lose your inspiration.
He gets one.
No. As you wake up, and you see, Darren, you see a bronze-colored snout poking through the middle tent.
I quickly sneak up to it and just put some of the herbs into his nose.
Okay, as you get them blown back in your face, and you see a somewhat cranky-looking dragonborn.
What did you do, man? Was it necessary?
It looked like you really liked the smell, so I thought I'd help.
Roll a deception check against his insight. Make it a roll off.
That's cocked.
That's
9.
5.
Hey, I
That's
was
a 5.
I have a 9.
You believe him. Lua doesn't believe what you're saying.
Who's saying?
He was saying to Shadeen,
Yeah, okay.
you don't believe what Dalaran is saying.
So, because
You
it's
believe
morning, I can't think. So I just think he just wanted to let me smell it.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
Would you like some tea?
Das dingo. And so I walk up to a log by the campfire.
Okay, as he walks to now suddenly out of existence, a log out of the void, which is my mind, appears a log. It has Bronsko engraved upon it.
As I prepare him a cup of tea.
As you also get handed a very well crafted earthenware cup.
Abijaman. Start to drink.
Okay, Russell, do you or do you not do the stupid? Do you want to leave it to fate or not?
As I wake up, I kind of get a flashback back to the day before, as I woke up out of death, and as I get frightened again, I take out my sword and I cut my tent in half.
Make an attack roll.
Against the tent.
Yeah.
I hope you miss.
Yeah.
It's an 8.
Okay, that's a hit, because the tent has an AC of 5. As you wake, shaken, shooketh, you grab your sword and you swiftly start cutting through it. As behind you, you suddenly, out of the silence, which is the nice morning, you suddenly hear the ripping and tearing of fabric as he stands there in a pile of broken tent.
Razal,
Yeah.
stay away from the voodoo man.
Oh wait, I'm safe.
Damn, no, I expected. Why does it get crazy every time you wake up?
What's wrong with him?
Well,
You
Apparently.
don't wanna know.
It's from the old days. Mushrooms.
Your uncle days.
Your uncle is.
Russell, would you like some tea?
Yes, it will be lovely.
Come over here then.
As I stumble over my shield.
There we go.
You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, and he's knocked out.
No, everyone's HP, spell slots, abilities are reset.
I'm not joking. It
So
was a
after that and some brekkie,
Bracky.
you start making your way back towards the outpost with Richard in tow. And when you reach the outpost,
Am I going with them?
are you going with them?
No.
Yeah,
End of story.
I'm following them.
Why are you asking then?
I don't know.
I was already assuming.
Yeah.
Let me just RP that a bit.
Yeah.
I presume you don't really trust these two with the life of this thing.
Maggot.
Would you like to join us to, well, not have him meet a gruesome device?
Demise.
Demise, as the leader did.
Yeah. I'll go with you.
And that's how you do it.
Okay.
That's the way.
We like it.
Uh-huh.
So as you make your way towards Welder Outpost, you hear in the distance, and as it just reaches your eyesight, you all hear as you see a streak of almost pitch black smoke rise from Welder Outpost. As the smoke gathers somewhat higher, about 100 feet in the air, you can see it to start form. And as it forms, it makes almost the face of an antler. As with the wind, it is carried away.
Wait, the face of an antler?
The face of a reindeer
With the antler.
with antler.
And a red nose.
And his name is Rudolph.
No.
Damn it!
As it dissipates in the wind,
Did you guys see that?
you can see a shockwave of sound travel through the plains, and as it reaches you, you are all pushed back for about a foot with the strength of this impact.
And I feel that I'm just gonna sprint straight towards it. Just full sprint.
Okay?
I will do nothing.
No.
I'm gonna look inside of my bag at the runic stag's head.
It's
Wondering-
glowing.
Okay.
Red.
What you want?
See this?
Yeah, man.
I think somebody wants their head back.
They will not.
Do you follow Delaran?
I'm already ways out, mate.
Can
See,
I do an
as
arcana
Delaran-
check on the skull thing?
Quickly, yes.
30, 20.
It's thrumming with magical energy suddenly. Whilst you inspected it the day before, now it actually contained a powerful magic feeling emanating from it. It was hatred, rage, malice. Very powerful magic, you can't discern its school.
Great.
Okay.
Delaran is running towards the outpost.
We will follow him.
And as you follow him, we shall take a break for what's to come next.
I'm gonna
See you
die.
all in a few minutes.
1.
Are we back?
Yes.
Okay. Approaching the Welderkin outpost. A storm is brewing up above as you are all hit by a light shower of rain. As the weather quickly turns around to an ominous grey. As the day makes way for almost dim light. Thunder crackles up above. As you swear that you can see that the lightning itself takes on the color of semi-green luminescence. Walking, sprinting almost, in a panic towards the gates. You see that everything from the middle of the outpost has been blasted aside up against the wooden palisades that encroach this area. The only thing that is truly still standing being the building that has been actually made, the log building of the foreman, Argyle. And in the middle of this, you can see that a blast wave has escaped through the middle, as you can see Eldrinth on the ground, shackled by black smoke chains. Slowly rising from him, you can see a swirling black mist as he groans in pain. You all see this.
Well, fuck, buddy.
What is that?
Dalaran just stands there with trouble in his eyes, deciding if he should intervene, because from the smoke, he just knows within himself it is his god. But it's also his brother. So he just has an inner conflict
Okay.
going on.
Fair. Eldrinth,
Yo.
inner dialogue. You've been standing there for quite a while.
Yes.
For almost 24 hours you've been stood still, being troubled and hurt and shackled by the energies of the Green Father, as he just keeps thrumming in your ear, "Betrayer, it's time for the hunt."
Okay.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 17.
Okay, you lose one save.
It's okay.
Wait a minute. 1 plus 1. What? Okay.
As black shackles of smoke grab your wrists and pull you down towards the ground.
Well, fuck, buddy.
Shadeen, Russell, Lua, seeing this, how do you react?
How do you react?
Not really knowing what's going on, I'm quite confused.
Fairly so.
Seeing the black smoke shackles, I'm going to pop Divine Sense.
Okay. Which? Specifically?
I just know, at least from the description. So.
Okay. You quiet yourself for a second as you prepare for what's to come. And as you close your eyes, you say to Drosseran, "Grant me your eyes, man." And as you open your eyes, you who are aware and awake, you see his eyes shoot with a brilliant flash of glowing bronze as he opens his mind's eye to discern. It is not evil, it's not good. It's an aberration. It is magic from an elder being. And it's forceful. It's like a heavy wind blowing against a newborn tree. That's the feeling you get. And the tree is about to crack. Wisdom saving throw for Princess Cece.
Oh, that's a 21.
One save.
Bam, bitches.
But you're still shackled.
As I've seen the Endless from a distance, again I take out the runic stag's head.
As it starts to glow more violently, almost feels like it is thrumming like a low vibration hanging in the air just before a thunderstorm.
I lay it on the ground.
As it starts to tremble a bit, you can see dirt around it shake up a little bit.
Would it be smart to crush it?
No,
No.
don't. Give it here. As I lay it on the ground, I go to my knees and I start praying to the Green Father to spare my brother.
Okay,
That I will.
a specific order for this. First, religion check.
That's a 6.
Like a tidal wave, the second the earth in the ocean floor shifts, the fate of what is on land near the shoreline has already been sealed before even knowing. So the Green Father doesn't hear you. Persuasion check with disadvantage.
That's cocked.
Well, fuck, buddy.
7. No, 4.
As you start to speak against the Green Father, your voice is absorbed by the heavy windfall that starts to encirculate around Eldrenth. Wisdom.
I thought so. Oh. 22. 22.
That's your second success. You're still shackled.
I'm rolling good.
I walk up to L.
L or Del?
I'm L. He's
Del.
L.
Okay.
Sorry.
Anything you want to do, Lua?
No.
Way out of her league.
What is it that you're doing, man?
You saw the smoke, right?
Do you happen to know any of this? What's going on?
I think my god, the Green Father, is punishing my brother.
Why would he do that?
Eldrenth has yet to believe as much as I do. I've been trying to get him to believe as much as I do, but so far it hasn't yielded any good, and I think he's being punished.
Eldrenth.
Yo.
Wisdom.
Fuck. Fuck. 5.
5.
Yes. I had my high rolls, bruh.
For a second, the windfall stops
Oh, okay.
around you. As leaves that were carried by this vortex of air slowly drift towards the floor, they hover above it for a second before starting to rise and rise. As you see leaves all around you start to float in the air, as you hear in your ears, "Let the hunt begin."
Okay.
As from Eldrenth, you see, almost like an invisible, it's barely visible, a hand grab the back of his head as a black void is pulled from his body and drop next to him. As it falls on the floor with a heavy thud, you can see antlers start to grow from this veritable black shadow as its eyes start to glow green. You start this entire encounter with -2 to strength. Not the modifier. You lose 2 strength. Roll initiative, everyone.
Oh, sorry. 17.
Oh,
You
nice.
have a 10, right? Oh, fuck.
Oh, finally I rolled good. Fuck off.
Did you like the description so far?
Oh, fuck me.
Okay, 25 to 20.
23.
Hey!
Rolled a nat 20.
25. Oh, no.
For some. Fuck. 15 and a nat 20. Why couldn't I do that?
20 to 15.
15.
Meat.
Fuck.
15 to 10.
10.
10 to 5. What did you roll?
I got a net 1.
Four?
Huh?
How much?
2.
Two. Okay, so you definitely go first because you rolled a net 1.
Yeah. Yeah. At least it wasn't at my death save.
These weren't death saves.
No, but
At
yeah.
least it wasn't, he said.
Yeah, at least it wasn't.
So, to set the scene a little bit. Leaves are still floating at various heights in the air. This shadow it doesn't really have feet, but it stands at the same size as Eldrinth. Only its entire face has been covered by a shroud of black smoke, with two black antlers protruding out of it and green glowing eyes. Its arms and hands especially are elongated with long nails almost the same length as the hands themselves, creating a monstrous appearance. It is somewhat hunched, and even then it has the same size as Eldrinth.
It was me all along.
Delrin, you're first with Lua on deck.
Can I have... Do I see the resemblance?
Yeah, you can see that it's the general same size.
No. I mean, do I see that he's a brother? Because
Oh.
they are
No.
twins, right?
We are twins.
Yeah, you can see the resemblance.
But I'm the Honda one.
It's like with me and Mike.
Yeah, because I don't know who this dude is.
You can, the same as me and my brother, you can see the resemblance a little bit.
Okay.
But I'm hotter.
So, Delrin, you're first. Lua, you're on deck. So think about what you want to do.
Is there some sort of check I can make to deduce if this is the part of him that doesn't believe that I have to vanquish from him for him to believe more?
Roll a wisdom save to see if you lose your turn in your own train of thought.
That would be a 17.
You barely managed to hold on to the equation that you are wanting to make. It seems like a deduction, doesn't it? So how do you deduce something from a distance? Insight.
Inside? Yeah, never mind that. That's an entire 6.
You think it's the part of him that does believe in the Green Father. His conviction made manifest, so to speak.
So I still have movement bonus.
You still have move and a bonus.
For my movement, I draw back down to my knees, and that's it. I
Okay.
don't think I can pray again with my bonus action.
You can. I'll allow it.
Okay, I try again,
Okay.
and to ask what does he want me to do.
Okay. First religion.
All my dice are fucking me right now, so let's just go with that. Fuck.
Once again, upon deaf ears, however, you are still allowed to try. So
was a
persuasion with a disadvantage.
It was a 10, but that probably will line up. Persuasion.
That's barely skirting the edge.
Uh,
You were close this time.
that's a 10. Again.
You're talking to a teacher in the middle of class. Maybe he hears you, maybe he doesn't, but he's focused on something else right now. So, Lua, Russell and Shay, you're up soon-ish. Lua.
I will try to attack it because I felt the violence and coming up.
Okay, so you sprint towards it.
No, how far away is it?
It's about 50 feet away.
Okay, so I will use Toll the Dead.
Okay. Do you need to make an attack roll or do I need to make a save?
Save.
Yeah, but she needs to learn.
Wisdom save.
Okay, against your spell save DC. Natural 19.
You save.
Do I take half damage or do I don't take any damage?
Nothing.
Okay. So you try as you stand in the distance and you cast this cantrip. Nice, beautifully crafted small bronzen bell appears next to the head of this creature, and as it rings, it just looks and waves it away. In a puff of smoke, the bronzen bell crumbles to sand, as it is unaffected by your spell. You still have a movement and a bonus action.
Do nothing.
Okay. It's the shadow's turn. As it stands next to you and it looks down upon you, you feel the hairs in the back of your neck almost wanting to jump out of your body. The feeling of true primal fear as it just looms over you. And you see its clawed hand enter his body as it tries to make an attack.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Fuck.
As he rips out
My heart.
a piece of what seems to be his spirit or soul and rips it out, and it vanishes in a green flame as you permanently lose 2 strength again.
Again? Well, damn.
Fucking hell.
And you take
No damage.
8 points of necrotic damage.
Fucking damn.
How much strength do you have left?
-4.
No,
Oh.
actual strength. That's what I've been saying. You lost 4 so far.
Oh, 7.
You have 7 left.
Yes.
Okay. That means that you can survive for 3 more turns.
Something.
As for its move, it enters your space. Yeah,
My space.
as it merges with you,
Okay.
making you unable to attack it. And if anyone else attacks it, it's a risk that you will hit. As we move to Russell.
Well, fuck, buddy.
Is there, in my particular environment close to me, something that looks to me like an oily substance or something that can burn?
Enough of it, yeah. There are a few knocked over braziers around you. You also see some snuffed out torches that are bolted upon the palisade itself.
Is it possible for me to stick one ball in some oily substance, light it up, shoot it at it?
What?
You can try, yes. But there is a risk that you hit Eldon.
I'm fine, I have 1 HP. Nah, doesn't matter.
Wait!
What? I have 1 HP. my max HP is 9 and I got 8 damage.
Like I said, challenge rating 1/2.
I'm waiting. Do what you want.
Shay, you're on deck. Followed by Eldon.
Yeah.
Is there any plants?
Plants?
Plants, leaves, something?
Not really, it's a cleared construction site, so mostly mud and cobble.
Then... Can I... Okay. I want to take a torch,
Yeah?
that's lit,
Okay.
and get to Del.
Okay. As you quickly move around to approach Delrin.
As I... Next to the stag's head, I stick it in the ground. And take a bit out of my water skin on the other side of the stag's head. Try again.
Okay. Okay. However, passive perceptions everyone except for Alfred.
15.
14, 13.
Okay. So you, both of you, you see that when he approaches you with the torch, you see the shadows of the shade that's currently around Aldrinth. You see it push itself away from the light a little bit.
Can I use my reaction to tell him?
To tell who?
To tell him about what I saw when
You may.
Do I have anything left in my round?
You will know unless you try.
Then I would like to take the torch again and throw it in his general direction.
Roll a d6.
5.
You throw it 50 feet. Exactly next to Eldrinth. As you feel a very bone-chilling experience, as the shadow moves beside you to make you shield him a little bit from the torchlight. So he's standing next to you now. As his eyes flare up and his head turns 180 degrees towards you.
That's normal.
Shay, you're up. Eldrin from deck.
How far away am
50
I?
feet.
50 feet.
Everyone is 50 feet away.
I will move 30 feet closer.
Okay.
I use my full movement.
You can also use your your action to sprint so that you enter its combat.
Nope.
Okay, so you just use your movement to move 30 feet closer.
Yep.
As the first of you guys to move, he starts swiftly striding towards this shadow.
I also drop down on my knees.
Okay.
And
As you start sprinting and nosedive.
as I'm seeing him wanting to protect his brother by praying, I will also start to pray. And I want the attention of him because he doesn't see that he's trying to save his brother.
Do you
and
want the
willing-
attention of the Green Father? Or
Yep.
Huh.
Oh boy.
Huh. Roll religion with disadvantage. It's not your god, you don't know the rituals, and you don't know its intent. So
No, I'm just
disadvantage.
copying him, but okay.
Fuck!
Oh, feels terrible. Net 20 and a 4.
That makes a 7.
Like a sailor and his first time at a stormy night at sea. Your prayers are swallowed by a tumultuous ocean of rage and primal aggression. As you actively feel, even your god is taken aback at the action that you wanted to take.
No.
Eldrinth.
Well, fuck.
You're still on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
You've lost 4 strength so far,
Yes.
making your modifier -2, or
7.
your strength is 7, so you're -1 strength. No, -2
-2.
strength. Yeah,
-2.
-2. So any strength-based attack is -2.
Well, I'm deck, so I don't care. Well, I try to stand up.
Yeah, you stand up.
I can stand up, great. Yeah, I like that.
As you see Shadeen starting to sprint towards you and go on the floor. As he starts to do the same praying as you are used to as Del, but he just looks silly doing it.
I'm like, good job, man. What will I do?
Dalaran, you're on deck, followed by Lua. New round. L. I say that you guys are on deck so that you can think ahead about what you want to do.
I am going to try and hit the motherfucker.
Okay? Try to hit the motherfucker.
Yes, I hope I won't succeed. No, I won't succeed. That's a 7.
A 7?
Yes.
Well, you're trying to hit smoke.
True.
And you don't connect with anything as you just move through it. And you see its eyes flare up as once again in your ears you hear "No." As a reaction, he will cast command. You need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Well, I don't wanna. That's a 12.
Okay. You manage to resist.
Hey!
Dalaran! Unless you want to try to run away and get hit with an opportunity.
Of course not! Yes, I'm gonna do that with the 1 HP.
As my bonus action, I yell to Eldrinth, pray to him.
Okay.
Show your devotion.
You use your bonus action to say that. We
And
will
my-
see next turn if he will adhere that advice.
And my action I will use to try once more.
Okay, with the help of Russell this time. Because he was trying to make the ritual more encompassing.
You're doing your best.
Straight roll. Straight religion.
Fuck off!
Maybe you want to roll it next time.
Fuck off! It was a 7, and I do that, it's a natural 20. Fuck right off!
Well, it's not called rolling dice for nothing.
It's a 7.
7.
Piece of shit, cunt.
7.
You feel that you're close.
Can
And
I use
Russell-
this as my first wave?
And Russell might be onto something with the aid that he was willing to provide you with. Persuasion with disadvantage.
Can I use that as what? No, that's...
No.
Okay,
Something.
10 again.
You're still on the cusp.
Fucking shit, cunt ass motherfucker.
Lua, you're up, and after the shadow, Russell and Shay start thinking about shit. If you like pina colada and killing characters.
Fuck you.
I want to propose something to Del. Is that an action or a bonus action?
Depending on how long it will take you to say. It will start out as a bonus action, but the longer you continue the conversation, it might take up an action. You don't know it beforehand. And
Okay.
you can try, but
So, because he explained, right, what the light did.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you also saw it.
Yeah, okay. So I have an idea maybe. But take up an action fine.
As she forsakes her action,
Elle stands there like,
But it looks like it's
I'm dying.
possessing him. So maybe if that guy, I don't know
Oh yeah, you
the
don't know
name,
it. You don't know it.
is unconscious, maybe it will leave his body. But we need to try.
Can't really respond, so you know.
you have a bonus action and a movement left.
Oh,
Oh.
he can't respond.
No!
Oh, okay, shit.
Okay, a round generally takes 6 seconds, in which all of you do everything.
Okay.
So in 6 seconds you move, you attack, and you do something special. So you have a movement and a bonus action. Anything you want to do?
I will move 20 feet closer.
20 feet. You're 30 feet away.
Yeah.
Okay. It's the Shadow's turn. As once again, a shadowy hand, this time caresses the side of your cheek
Oh yeah.
as it shoots
Oh.
in towards your brain.
It started great.
I hope it misses somehow.
Natural 19.
How many damage?
First of all,
Oh.
you permanently lose 2 more strength,
Oh, of course.
making your strength 5.
Yes.
The music is perfect.
The timing, the entire time, it's just perfect timing.
Yeah, I know. What's your max health?
9.
And how much health do you have currently?
Uno.
Then I don't hope that I hope that I don't roll 10.
I died, didn't I?
Okay. Dalaran. Roll a d20.
Mm. 19.
You take 5 psychic damage. As you take 5 damage.
Well,
You go -4.
Yes. But I live.
Because you're twins,
Kind of.
as Eldrinth seems drained of even more strength, and he falls on the floor trembling and seemingly to die by invisible wounds. As the smoky chains slowly start to encroach upon him. As the shade moves away, turns around and stands in front of you. Silently and suddenly, his eyes flare up. Russell,
You go, boy.
you notice that it moved in a very particular way. It circled around to avoid as much of the light as possible. Russell, Shay, death save.
What to sprint? I can use actual bonus action.
It's now 25 feet away
I'm
from
not
you.
talking about the shadow. Just general question.
If you want to do a full movement of 60, it takes your normal movement and an action. But you know that I am a shenanigans guy, so if shenanigans are to be had and well explained, I most of the time allow it.
I want to sprint towards the torch. Take my shield, use the inside as a mirror to point the light of the fire towards the shadow.
Big brain.
It's your fate. Roll a d20.
Okay. 13.
As the shadow recoils and shrinks a little bit, it still stands in front of Lua, but weakened, seemingly. That's what you can do with your turn. Shave, followed by death save.
I
Followed by Del, followed by Lua.
take 20 feet of my movement to move to him.
Okay, yeah.
I will do a
As lightning crackles in between your claws, you jolt it and stab a few of your nails in the rib cage of...
No, just open hands.
It doesn't pierce, it's only a minor annoyance. You don't draw blood.
Just be sure you don't hear
As an electrical shock hits him right into his heart, and he gains 5 health.
Hello.
Because lay on hands.
Yes.
I'm alive, bitches.
You're prone on the floor though.
But I have 1 HP.
No, you have 5.
Oh.
The minus only applies for actual death.
Alright.
Which you were, if shenanigans didn't happen.
I saved your ass, boy.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And thank you very much. And thank you
Okay,
very much.
What?
Eldrunth,
Oh, I'm back.
you're on the floor.
Standing up again.
Okay, you take half, you take half your movement to stand up.
How far away is the smoky monster?
30 feet. There was 50 feet in between you. Lua moved 20 feet towards it, and the shade closed the distance.
How many feet is he from me?
He's next to you.
Next to me! Well,
Yeah,
dang.
next to you. You did a hero sprint and the power slide.
It was awesome. You didn't see it.
You didn't.
No.
I know it was awesome. I sensed it.
Can I have some of that meat?
No.
I feel left out.
Aw.
Do I see that the monster is weakened by fire?
If you want to try to discern that within the turn without any observation prior beforehand, you can try. And you do.
And I do.
You have your movement, half of it. You have your bonus action, and you have your action.
Seeing him take too long, can I take a reaction to say something?
Already shenanigans one.
Donut?
Oi, focus.
I will eat a donut.
No.
Yeah.
Here, T.
Okay. I will kneel. Oh, the motherfucker.
Religion with disadvantage.
Because you called him a motherfucker.
No,
I
because he,
didn't say that out loud.
no, because he actively defied it before he died.
No. Wait, where's Lizzie? There. 5.
It hurts your brain.
It hurts my brain.
Yeah, to do something you actively don't want to do, but you
True.
gotta do
I
it.
gotta do
It
it.
hurts your brain.
Yes.
So you can try to make a persuasion with disadvantage.
Nope. That's my life. We're not good at persuading things, people's.
No, there are just certain thresholds.
It's bloody god, mate.
You can persuade a
Yeah,
But nope.
Dalaran.
I try once more. Actually, wait. Before I do, I wanna light a torch and place it where Russell did before. And then do.
The shade grows a little smaller.
and then pray once more.
Advantage.
Actually, roll this time.
Not 20.
Fuck right off!
How do you do that?
It's a 6! A natural 1 and a 5!
Wow.
Fuck me!
Everything that happens this encounter is just fate.
Fuck the Green Father. I say out of character.
Into death.
Persuasion, straight roll.
You know, fuck those. Fuck right off. And don't fuck me. Fuck you. You're fucked. That's 11.
You got cursed.
That is what you needed.
Finally!
The gods are with us.
You have the Green Father's attention next turn.
Oh boy. It's something.
Lua, you're up, followed by the Shadow, followed by Russell, followed by Shay, followed by
What else?
the Dying One.
The dying one. I'm pretty.
A ranged attack, how ranged needed to be?
A ranged attack. You can do it in the face if you want.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was multiple times when I was playing Barda, I just walked up to someone and grabbed my fist and I did Firebolt straight to the face.
So I want to do Firebolt straight into Shadow.
Okay, okay, advantage.
He's like,
Zuko?
Zuko.
Is it fire damage?
Firebolt?
Yeah.
Where's that?
That is this.
Yeah.
With the damage roll.
1d6 fire
Ah, yeah,
damage?
yeah, yeah,
1d10?
Flammable object hit by the spell. Nice. Oh, no, it's. Takes, 5 damage.
Okay. So first attack with advantage.
Ooh. 18.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
The straight 18 already hits. It's not a strong creature, you guys.
We don't know. 9.
9 points of damage.
Finally.
And I want to hit him again.
No,
Why not?
look at the rulings.
Of this one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
Melee attack. Then you can hit again.
Oh. Now it's happy music.
Oh no, it's a weapon attack.
Yeah.
True.
It's the Shadow's turn. You did hear as you hit it with Firebolt, and it was a pretty hefty hit. However, it is pissed. So, yeah, one of these shadowy hands touches your chest and just moves inside.
Yeah.
That's why I like my orange dice. Natural 17 for
Yeah, it's.
for a 21.
Fuck your orange dice.
Yeah, next time I will borrow them.
Yeah.
You lose 2 strength.
I feel the pain. Time.
But you only take 3 points of necrotic damage.
Fuck me.
And now you're not necrotic resistant.
No, it's not this.
But how much strength did you have?
16.
Now you have 14.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
And for the rest of its turn, it will move around you, still in your space. There was no one next to it, right?
No.
No. To move exactly behind you, putting you in between the light and the creature. It's still the same size, but it actively tries to avoid as much of the light as it can. Russell, followed by Shay.
How far away is he from me?
Did you move?
Next to him.
I still had 10.
Yeah, next to you.
I hand him 4 torches.
Okay.
Mm. And how far away is the creature?
30 feet. No, 35 because he moved behind Lua.
35.
35, he moved behind Lua.
That's enough. The torch that's lit, I strike it underneath his torches,
Yeah.
and as I give them torches, circle him. And I take another 4 torches that I have left, light them, walk towards him, stay 5 till 10 feet away from him, and I begin to make
You
First
plant
half
your
of the
first
circle.
torch. You plant, yeah, okay. You plant your first torch as it shrinks even a little more.
Can we
Yeah.
have more? Or
No.
just one.
You can do one. Because you want to make it around the creature. Most of your movement is reaching the creature. And with everything that you already did, you can place the first one next to Lua in the ground.
And the last thing that I do is
Lua, get out of there!
Okay. Shay. Followed by... Yeah. Followed by Dead Meat.
Oh.
I'm going the opposite direction of Russell, and I'm using the full movement, so the 30 feet, and I'm planting a torch in the ground.
Second has been placed. Okay. CC followed by Del and after that Lua.
How far away? 35 feet is the reach?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Lovely Ulduan music.
So I'm doing nothing. I'm going to watch what those fuckers are doing.
Okay. Dalaran.
I pray once more with the question of what does he want in this instance?
Everything around you falls quiet. As you hear the stern, trembling voice of your chosen patron. Like the crackling of autumn leaves being squished beneath a boot. A false follower is only good for the hunt. Hmm?
I was saying that's me.
Remind me again, what is the hunt? I forgot.
Out of game?
Yeah.
Only spoken of in legend. When the Green Father is angry enough or has grown enough in strength, spiritually wise, he twists his unworthy followers and everyone he punished into creatures of nature to go on a hunt and destroy everything in his path.
Okay.
Leaving nothing behind but a budding green forest to begin nature anew.
I presume Del would know this, I just forgot.
Yeah. The green tide grows.
That was perfect with the music.
I know, I've been on point. Wrath of the Lich King is my jam, man.
I let my god do what he desires and let it run its course.
So you forgo your turn.
Yes.
Lua,
Uh,
you actively feel the presence of a deity.
I'll first try to move away.
Okay.
By full movement. 30 feet.
It will take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I thought so. Fuck orange.
Yeah, but it was rolling with a disadvantage.
Oh. I didn't see that.
4.
Oh.
As it quietly moves towards you to enter your chest once more, you quickly dodge back as you exit its combat range.
And then I will cast fire bolt again.
Okay, once more. Slinging fire from your fingertips. Eldritch Blast! Oh wait, Firebolt!
17.
Yeah.
Okay. More than 5 fire damage.
Okay.
How do you want to do this?
No. This was the second time someone hit it.
2.
May I quickly just... I forgot, but before my turn ended, I wanted to just yell to Eldrinth, "Forgive me, brother."
Yes.
That's it.
Pretty fucked up. But okay.
As he shouts towards you, "Forgive me, brother,"
Okay.
in his usually voidless, emotionless tone. As you heard many times before when entering the Twisted Forest.
Okay, great. Okay. Well, fuck you.
It's the Shadow's turn.
I get it. But fuck you.
Just for the sake of fairness. Lua, roll a d6 for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
2.
Who's 2?
As it seems to vanish from the circle for a second. And behind Shay appears a slightly larger than Eldrinth-sized version of the shadow. As it strikes. Still with disadvantage, because what you guys were doing is still doing something. 15.
Against?
Your AC?
No.
This misses.
Yes.
Great.
As you all hear the grinding of nails against the chalkboard as it scratches barely even the nail of Shadeen. Russell,
As he now is really close to me.
behind Shay.
Yes.
And you're 5 feet apart of each other, facing each other.
How many torches could I plant in one turn?
You can plant the remaining 3.
But in a new location since he has moved.
Okay.
Again, around him I place as much torches as I can.
As you place 1 to the left of him, 1 to the right of him, and 1 directly behind him, that's where you will end up. Behind it. And a triangle of torches will form around the shadow. Agreed? Okay. As you see it shrink and shrink and shrink, it is now the size of Lua. So basically very small. Shay, followed by Eldrinth.
Oh, but I still have 3 torches left. So I'll make another triangle of sorts, but
In the opposite
the
direction.
opposite. Yeah.
Making a veritable Star of David, if you will.
Hexagon.
No,
Hexastaff.
nee.
Hexagram.
Sexton.
Hexastaff.
Hexa is 5.
Nee, dat penta is 5.
Penta, hexa. Oh,
Pentagram.
Penta's
yeah.
5.
No, it's not really a hexagon.
Hexagram.
Hexagram, yeah.
Yes!
It's a
Know
hexagram.
your head.
As you complete the circle,
Circle.
the hexagram,
You should have
the
made
creature is very small.
Mm-hmm.
It's still there, but it's very small. and it tries to move in any direction, but it can't. It doesn't have a clear way of exiting this for as long as the torches are there.
Can I whack them all?
No, because you
Okay.
placed 3 torches.
Then that's my turn.
I'll
And
run.
go stand in the light, by the way.
You go stand in the light.
Jawohl.
Stand in the light.
Okay, I'm done with it. So I'm walking towards it.
Okay.
I will set my quarterstaff, the tip, on fire,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hit it.
You will damage your quarterstaff.
I don't care.
Okay. Make an attack with advantage.
I like that. 17.
Okay.
Do I get fire damage?
You can add a d4.
D4. Something.
Weapon oil normally gives 1d4, so 1d4.
Is 9.
9 points of damage.
9. I know I'm not going to set my fist on fire for an unarmed attack.
But you can still try an unarmed attack.
Just go in for it. You never know. No, that's a 10.
It has an AC of 12. It isn't hard.
Yes, but it's a 10, so I don't hit it.
No. As you strike air.
Yeah.
You wanted to be cool with the whoop-ow, whoop. Oh fuck. Okay. Dalaran, you stand before a crossroads of morality.
I move towards them, saying, "This is what my god desires," and I douse as many torches as I can.
Fuck.
Okay, first of all, you're lawful evil now.
Okay.
Second of
Was
all,
that already? Oh no, it was neutral evil.
you're lawful evil now. Second of all, as you approach the circle of torches, you all hear him say in a very emotionless voice, "This is what my god wanted." As he starts kicking against the torches, trying to trample as many as he can. Roll a general d20 for me.
12.
Okay, roll a d6.
1.
You douse 1 torch. As the shadow grows a little bit.
This is gonna get interesting.
Lua. Followed by the shadow, followed by Russell, followed by Shay. As you hear him say this, and he kicks out a torch.
Fuck.
Perfect.
I will first throw firebolt again against the shadow.
Yes.
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 It's good.
Is it?
Yeah.
18.
Do you intercept as a reaction?
Yes.
He knows my story beats and we haven't talked about anything.
No, I know. So what
Oh,
happened?
okay, interesting.
Hmm?
So
Does an 18 hit?
Me? Yes.
Damage.
Oh damn.
3.
As you take 3 points of fire damage. As you all see Dalaran jump in front of the firebolt.
PvP.
No.
Yes.
No.
So I want to shoot with my crossbow.
You already attacked with a firebolt.
Okay, so I can't attack
You
with a
still
weapon.
have movement and a bonus action.
Okay.
But casting something also is an action.
Yeah.
Unless it states a bonus action. So you can't do an action and then crossbow bolt as bonus action.
No, I don't mean the bonus action. I mean the war priest.
Yeah? Melee attack. Or weapon attack.
No, weapon attack.
Yeah, but firebolt isn't a weapon attack.
No.
After you hit with a weapon attack, you can attack again.
Okay, with a weapon attack. Okay. So I do nothing.
Okay, as you just stand there in shock.
Yeah.
It's the Shadow's turn.
Ah, yes, no, good.
Dalaran. Roll a d4 for me.
2.
As the shadow exits from the hole that you created. Lua, behind you, you hear. Time to die. As it tries to strike you through the neck.
Why is it so hard?
It's not really hard.
Because
21.
of me.
21.
You lose 2 strength.
It's not that hard. 21. Fuck.
How much health do you have left?
Oh, 7.
Okay.
7.
You take 5 points of necrotic damage.
Mm.
Thankfully, I was rolling really low on 2d6.
5, you said, right?
5 necrotic damage. Russell! I'm not doing anything!
No, I know.
And your efforts all have been great.
He's behind Lua.
Yeah.
And how far away is the circle from them?
How far are you?
30 feet.
35. Just hit it.
In my general direction, in about 5 to 10 feet, is there something like container that holds burning oil?
Currently, most of it has been blown away. There are still braziers, but most of them have been extinguished by the blast wave.
So no.
No.
But there is oil on the floor.
Yeah.
They are 35 feet away from me.
Yes. That is correct.
I'm sorry.
Now you did perfect. No, really. I appreciate your conviction of roleplay.
Is it possible for me to take my sword,
Sword.
dip the blade in the oil,
Roll a d20.
and then run towards?
As you start to try to make a groove in the ground with your sword to pick enough oil and clash enough with some of the flint and pebbles there to instantly alight it at the same time, you find yourself lacking. It's not alight. It
But
didn't
I'm
take.
standing next to the torches.
You're still standing to where you were.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
at the last torch.
Yeah.
I still have movement and
Movement and an action, but you already tried one cool thing. Keep that in mind.
I take one torch and walk towards them.
Okay.
25 feet.
Okay, you're 10 feet away from
And
the
I
target.
keep the torch above my head.
Okay. You see that the shadow is still trying to move as much behind Lua as it can. Shay!
Yes. How far away from the shadow am I?
Same.
No, 25 feet because you were closer to Lua.
I take a torch out of the ground. I move towards Lua and I swing a torch at.
Improvised weapon attack using strength. Not proficient.
Oof. That's a 3.
No. Your strike goes wide as the creature, the shadow, recoils and dips. It doesn't find purchase. Eldrinth.
So I will set myself on fire. No.
And I run into the shadow.
You have 1
Would be dope
HP.
though, would be dope.
You have 1 HP.
I have a 5 HP.
You have 5
I
HP.
have 5 HP. Can I set myself on fire? No.
It does 1d4 each round.
No. It would be awesome, but no.
Did any one of you think I had to do with something with your turn? Because so far I still had to wait for 2 or 3 minutes.
I am trying to stop that motherfucker
Okay.
from doing what the fuck he's doing.
Run, punch, what do you want to do?
Something that doesn't need strength.
So you want to punch him.
Doesn't that need... Oh yeah, true.
You're a
Thanks.
monk.
Yes. Fuck yeah. I want to punch him.
Okay, so you run towards him, you idiot! And
Punch him in face.
clock him in the schnaaz.
Oh yeah. 17?
Yes.
Woo! What is a punch? What is
Don't you have that on your character sheet?
no punch? I don't. Is that for
It's a monk weapon.
then it's 1d4.
And your dex mod.
5.
Do you have a +4 on dex?
Yes.
Fucking hell, I'm down.
Oh.
As with one swift boom.
And I yell to them, go on! Oh!
Ik zag Loki niet. I didn't see Loki.
Oh, that was cool.
You're all gonna die now.
Oh, that was so cute.
You're all gonna die now.
Yeah,
It was
I
pretty
know.
cute. It was pretty cute.
Yeah.
Okay, so you knock out Dalaran.
Yes! And I yell to
that-
them, go on. Go on!
For Dalaran's turn, he will forgo it. Lua,
I will try
call
to
a
do-
death save.
I will try
18.
to do a melee attack,
Okay,
inflict wounds.
that's a melee spell attack.
Yeah, melee spell attack.
Yeah, it doesn't count as melee weapon attack.
No, I know. Now I know.
As black magical energy crackles around your hands, how do you want to do inflict wounds? It's like black lightning around your hands currently, crackling with vile energy.
That's the
Yeah,
okay.
make a melee spell attack, but describe how you want to do it actually.
Like, yeah. How big is it now? Bigger than me, right?
Slightly bigger.
Just press my hands through against the shadow. 19.
How do you want to do this?
Oh! Finally.
Yeah.
I just had 1 HP.
No, but she will guarantee kill with it.
Nice.
To see that I'm not bullshitting you guys. Read.
Oh, okay.
It's this one. Okay, since you're...
Can you describe
Yeah, since
to
you're...
me what inflict wounds actually does?
It's black magical energy that literally decays flesh or destroys something alive.
Okay.
Damn.
It destroys tissue. But it also works on aberrants and shades and undead creatures.
Oh, damn.
Do I need to roll?
No! But I said, how do you want to do this? But since you don't give a description,
Yeah, I like.
yeah, with a panic she looks around. I don't want to do this, and boom! As it explodes in black, crackling bits of lightning
I like black crackling.
as its embers and ash fall to the floor. Del down.
Woo!
Yeah.
And I'm like, woo, woman I don't know. Yeah, go!
Anyone want to do something about that situation?
I can't heal it.
No. No.
Roll another d20.
17.
Fuck. That's good. I think.
There is something that I would like to do.
And that is?
Tie him down.
Okay. He can't resist, so you hog tie him.
How far away is he?
Doesn't matter, we're outside of
Okay,
combat.
yeah, so I will spare the dying.
You're stabilized.
Yeah.
And you
Thanks.
regain 1
Thanks
HP
that you
because the
held it
Green
down
Father
first.
is a very proud daddy.
He just wanted to kill him, I guess.
So you get 1 HP.
Like, come on.
But you're
not gonna
bound.
heal him.
Not true.
And
As Dalaran wakes up, bound.
I just look around, I don't see the aberration, and I just start. I close my eyes and silently pray.
And I'm like, the fuck, dude?
And the fuck dude will be answered next episode. You all get 125 experience.
What
Because this counted as a very deadly encounter, with a little bit extra on top for the creativity that has been used around the table. Excellent use of skills, everyone. However, not every creature can be reasoned with, so you are still allowed to attack something. That's the only thing I have to add to it. But excellent job, guys. It was very fun. Especially thanks to you. Just playing into it. I loved it.
True.
And welcome back.
Yeah, thank you.
Hopefully you're back next week.
Yes.
He gets a whack on his head next episode.
Yeah, that again.
Spoiler!
Don't,
Lay on
don't,
it. Lay on
don't.
it. Lay on it.
I'm not allowing him to wake up.
Don't kill characters, guys.
I'm not killing him. I want to whack him asleep again.
We're not killing him, but
He
we're
only has 1
letting him
HP.
Yeah, so he's not allowed to wake up. Yet.
With that, guys, I'll see everyone next week.
What up?
Take care, have a nice evening, see you next Sunday.
Bye.